What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Soul Blazer. Today we explore the island of Southerta in searching for, well, the fairy called it, not the fairy, but the mermaid statue called it the bubble clothes, but the proper name is actually the bubble armor. So here we have little palm trees that shoot rocks at us, or are those supposed to be coconuts? They look kind of ovalish, so I guess they could be coconuts. Well, they shoot something at us. And as always, the experience we get goes way up as soon as we get to a new area. Dolphin! This area can seem pretty confusing with all the little tree lines, but for the most part, they do a pretty good job of just kind of guiding you through it. And these fish are super annoying. For the most part, you can just kind of wind your way through it and not get lost too much. Kill some apes that are actually tied to a monster lair. I believe if we continue going around this way, kill some of those trees while it's convenient with my magic. So these apes will pick up a little boulder and try and throw it at you. Pretty easy to kill though. One thing that's interesting is while they're holding the boulder, it's actually considered a part of their hitbox. So you can actually hit them from a little bit further away from the top if you are, or if they are holding a boulder. There's another mermaid. And I gotta say, so far I'm doing a pretty terrible job of being careful on this island. This is just a little shortcut back to the entrance. I like how when the land appears underneath the fish, they start flopping around. Oh god. I hate these things so much. They just fly all over the place and shoot tornadoes at you, and it's kind of hard to dodge and kill without getting hit. Luckily there's only one in that one monster lair though, so that works out in my favor, I think. Kill us some pine trees. That opens up a chest. And if I go around this way, I can get the chest. Oh hey, another medical herb. That's convenient. Let's walk right into the bubble. Enemy projectiles can't hurt us, right? The her. And some rocks are enemies. That's usually pretty easy to tell when the rocks that are enemies are like completely different color. Just kill these little apes. Although I suppose they're not all that little. Just keep slashing, eventually he'll walk into my path. You might have seen there how I was slashing and not hitting him, and then he picked up the boulder and then I hit him. Which is a good example of the whole hitbox thing I was talking about. And you know, this place is actually going faster than I expected it would go. Well, there's another mermaid. Whoa! I was just saying about how it's easy to tell which rocks are real, or fake, I guess? There's another one. And there's one right here. I guess if you're not looking for them, then they do a decent enough job of faking you out. Anyways, that opens up that. And I should probably step on this thing, which opens up another path up there. So let us go up that path. Go along the edge here. Oh, barely dodged that bubble. Are fish like the lizards? No, they actually. It seems like they actually maintain their damage when they go back underwater. I would have used magic on those things, but I'm trying to rebuild up my gem count a little bit after that unfortunate incident in the Light Shrine. Which I'm not doing a very good job of not repeating so far, since I'm taking like ridiculous amounts of damage. Just being super reckless. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, this game is pretty easy, so... yeah. And that unlocks the palace. Or, not the palace, but a really big castle-like building anyways. And apparently someone within said building is looking for someone to give the bubble armor to. Well, hey, I could use that stuff. I should probably check that out then. And apparently I got lost on my way back. There is another monster lair right there, but we can't actually access that quite yet. So, don't fret over there being a monster lair remaining. Usually if you think you've been fairly thorough and there's only like one lair remaining, then it means that you just can't get it yet. So, here we got this mermaid who's guarding some little thingy. It's not exactly clear what exactly that thingy is, but it's a thingy. Oh, well. That would have been convenient. Unfortunately, I guess I'm going to have to figure out my way around on my own. Oh, really? Okay, well, I guess one of them is back already. Oh, nice. Off the volcanic island. Okay, well... surely stopping a volcano should be a simple task for a hero such as me. A little chest over there we can't get quite yet. And this mermaid statue doesn't actually count as one of the four that one mermaid was talking about. The four that she was talking about will pop up in this area when we actually find one of them. So come in here. And we can talk to this mermaid. Yay, bubble armor! And that gives us a little bit more armor, but it also lets us breathe underwater, which is pretty handy. Come around this side, we can get this chest. We get the mermaid tears. What does it say about those? Oh, well that's convenient. I guess that's how we're going to stop the volcano then. They sure don't make that very hard to figure out, do they? So, here we are underwater. I'm just going to ignore that stuff for now, because if we come up here, we can access this last monster lair. That didn't take long. 7,600 experience to level up. More apes! I must crush more apes with my mighty, mighty sword. Okay, and what does that do? Oh, well, there's the first mermaid statue. Okay, well, I guess we'd best do that at some point. Actually, come to think of it, maybe we'll just go do that right now. Those things have a lot of health. I guess I might as well clear out a little bit of monster infestation down here before I return. These seahorses are kind of annoying because they just kind of float forward and then like yank themselves back. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but it's just kind of a matter of stand in a spot and maybe it's good and maybe it's not. I'm not sure what the point of opening up this thing was. Here's a jellyfish. Nothing else up here. They just kind of zoom all over the place. Get back here. Get back here. There we go. Die. Please. They make it very hard to be careful about your health when everything that just kind of zooms around recklessly. So over here we've got a little fish statue blocking that path. And if we go up this staircase that we just unlocked, there's another fish statue blocking that pathway. So let's head back to St. El's and pop in here real quick for a little bit of a healy and talk to the mermaid statue. Rock bird, huh? Oh hey, that fish statue is gone. So I guess now we can make our way through that. Which is indeed what we will do. Next time on Let's Play Soul Blazer. Catch you later.